Yo, what's good? Alright, so before I give you the 5 running tips that's going to completely change your life and change the way that you run, I want to give you a little background on why I run and what makes me run and what makes me love running, right? I love running because it keeps me honest. It's really just about living in discomfort and showing up for myself every day, doing something difficult every day, putting in the work, you know what I'm saying? Putting in the pain. So now, since we're talking about putting in pain, right? These are 5 tips to help you put in that pain and get through those workouts, get through those things and understand like your body, help you understand like running. This could be for the beginning runner, this could be for the intermediate runner. This is just 5 tips, tricks. Actually, it's not even the tips and tricks video. This is just my advice from me to you. You heard? Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so any things I mentioned, there's no order at all. So don't think that one is better than the other. I'm gonna start off with something that's like just simple. The first tip that I'm gonna give you, right, is find a good pair of compression shorts. I can't tell you how many times I get questions like, yo, you don't have to deal with chafing, really have that problem anymore because I invested in good pairs of compression shorts, whether it's from like Lululemon. Shouts to Lululemon. Obviously, don't pay full price. Find it on sale. Find a Lululemon outlet. I mean, you can find good compression shorts at Adidas. You can find good compression shorts at Nike. Just make sure you find a good pair of compression shorts, especially if you got like thicker thighs. You got like, like bigger thighs, and you're not like super skinny. That could definitely be helpful to stop with some of the rubbing between your thighs that eventually cause pain and chafing. When you go out there and run like a marathon or half marathon distance, it definitely helps. You know what I'm saying? Cause like those distances, you're gonna get rubbing, you're gonna get pain. Like after any of those races, your legs is gonna be a wrap. Like you're gonna have, once you get in the shower after that, you're gonna feel like cuts and bruises in places that you didn't even know you had. Okay, so that's my number one. Well, not number one. That's my first thing is invest in a good pair of compression shorts. Like I said, Lululemon has great ones. Nike got great ones. Adidas, District Vision. Don't pay full price for anything. Obviously, get everything on sale. Under Armour. Or you could do actually a pair of leggings, like either or. But throw those under your shorts and you should be good. My next tip, hydration. Hydration. This is single-handedly the most important thing in my mind. And I know a lot of people think like, oh, well, I'm about to run, like I'm about to carry a water bottle as I run. They think about the hydration as they're doing the act. And that is definitely a good thing to do, right? You should hydrate while you're out there running those distances because you're letting a lot of fluids out of you, like through sweat. But most importantly, if you say that you know that you run once a week or whatever the case may be, and that day is Saturday, the whole week prior to that, you should be drinking lots and lots of water. And that's something that was never really relayed on to me. You should be drinking water throughout the day before your run. If you run in the evening, you should be drinking water the whole day leading up to that. If you run in the mornings, you should be drinking water the day before. Hydrate. Because if you don't hydrate, you're gonna get cramps. You're gonna feel more tired than you have to feel. It's just like a whole bunch of different things. And honestly, one thing to do on top of drinking water, I mean, you could drink Gatorade. Obviously, when you're running out there, not obviously, but a tip is if you're out there running, gel packs, hydration gel packs, those could be your best friend. Pop one every 30 minutes. Do that, definitely do that. But then another thing is drink a lot of beet juice. Water, beet juice, Gatorade. That trifecta will have you running a marathon or have you running a longer distance, and then be like, oh, after that you're like, oh yeah, what's good? What we doing? Where we going for brunch? How we turning up? You know what I'm saying? That's the key right there. Make sure you hydrate, y'all. Hydrate. Drink a lot of water and mind your business, you heard? Also helps the skin so you can always be glowing. That way, also, you see people with all the salt on their face. That's because they're not drinking enough water, player. You're not drinking enough water. So yeah, drink a lot of water and hydrate. The next thing, Nutrition. Nutrition is very, very, very important. I mean, it goes hand in hand with the water. If you eat shit, you're gonna run like shit and you're gonna feel like shit. And it's just plain and simple. If you eat bad, you're gonna feel all of that throughout the course of your, like, don't get me wrong, you could definitely run, eat whatever you want and lose weight, but when you run and you eat right, those runs feel easier. And you know, I don't even like the word easy, but when you do something so difficult as running, you need everything on your side. Like, you kind of need you want the stars to allow, because this waking up early, going out there for a run is already super difficult. It's one of the most difficult things you can do during the day, because honestly, all you're doing is putting in pain. You're going out there and you're literally killing yourself. You're cracking whip on yourself. So don't add bad nutrition on top of that. That's why you might feel a cramp right here. You might feel a cramp in your stomach. You're gonna obviously gain weight. You're gonna be a little bigger on your joints and your ankles. And people always ask like, yo, your knees don't hurt? Nah, because I try to stay as light as possible, right? If you stay as light as possible, eating right, you're not gonna gain too much weight and you're gonna run faster. Look at that simple trick right there. So watch what you eat. What you put, your body is a temple, bruh. Your body is a temple. They say that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You are a premium car. Do not put, 87? My fault, I didn't want electric, I forgot. Do not put 87 in your body. Put only the best, 93 in your body. You heard? You are a luxury car. Act like it. Go for your service, do your maintenance. Act like that. Like, put the best. Eat a lot of vegetables. Eat a lot of broccoli. Eat a lot of string beans. Eat a lot of green vegetables. I mean, you could definitely, if you eat meat. Grilled, just stay away from the fried stuff. Don't eat things that's super oily. I had Chinese last night. I had a 12-mile run this morning. Guess how my one went? Like shit. Why? Because I ate like shit. There you go. Not saying that Chinese is terrible. I'm just saying like the Chinese that I had was super greasy. And if I eat super greasy foods before a run, it's gonna be terrible. Unless it's pizza. And shouts to all my people that's out there, like before those long runs, you gotta carb up, that eat pizza or pasta. That's my best friend. Those are my friends right there. Y'all know us. Y'all know how we do. That's the one greasy thing that I could do before the race. Otherwise than that, you gotta stay away from the trash. But obviously I'm eating decently throughout the rest of the week. Alright, so nutrition, that's another key to this. Another tip or another trick or another piece of advice. Warming up is key, and warming up means a lot of different things. What you have to understand is the first 2 miles when you get out there, and nobody explained this. I'm telling you this because nobody told me this. I wish somebody would have told me this, because for mad long I thought like, damn, why is it so difficult? Those first 2 to 3 miles, they are terrible, and they're gonna be terrible for a long time. Until you start doing like super long distances where you just don't care, your body needs time to warm up. Like obviously, do your stretching, do little like jumps or whatever the case may be. I like to do a lot of stretching before I go out there and run, before and after. But that's more so to maintain my body, right? Warm it up. But you gotta understand the first 2 miles that you're going out there, don't go too hard. You know what I'm saying? Don't burn out, because your body is cold. You need to warm it up. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you got a car, if you drive, what do they tell you? If it's super cold outside, you don't just hop in and pull off. You're gonna ruin the engine like that. You gotta hop in and let the car warm up. So as you let the car warm, think about your body, and running is the same thing. You gotta let your body warm up, player. That first 2 to 3 miles, and you might be like, yo, but all I run is 2 to 3 miles. Then you're always gonna face this. Then you see now you know. Because if you only run 2 to 3 miles a day or whatever the case may be, now you know that this is just always going to be very difficult until you've done it enough where you put enough pain that you can endure the pain and you just know it's coming. So it's like, man, listen, yeah, bring that on, bring that pain on. I'm good. I feel it. I love it. You kind of gotta start living for the pain and discomfort. That's what I did. I started living for the pain and discomfort. So I started to look for it. Taking cold showers, going out there running 8 miles a day. It's like, ooh, standing up on my commute to work instead of sitting down on a train. My commute is an hour. I stand up the whole time, and this is after running 8 miles. Why? My feet hurt, but it's like, yes, I have to feel that pain. So shouts to everybody that puts in the pain, seeks the pain, run towards the pain. We out here ready doing it, you feel me? Alright? So what's that? That's 4 so far. That's 4. So that was hydration, give yourself time to warm up, nutrition. Oh, actually no, that was 3, and nutrition. Alright. No, 4. That's 4 because I also said get you a good pair of compression shorts. Alright. I'm gonna give you the final tip. The final tip is a lot of people out there always ask me like, yo, how do I go faster? How do I go faster? How do I go faster? It's not always about the speed and going faster. What it really is about. And I'm gonna get into the second thing. I'm gonna get into I'll have another tips and joint about how to actually get faster. But one critical thing is you have to go slow. And nobody wants to hear this. And nobody, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. There was a point I ain't want to hit this. I'm like, how can going slower make me faster? You have to be able to build up your base. And building up your base, you don't want to go hard every day because you gotta think about this in terms of the long run. See what I did there? Think about your training in terms of the long run, going the distance, going the miles. It's like you don't want to burn yourself out, so you need to go slow. And going slow helps the heart rate. It helps the dang, my mind is going blank right now. I forget exactly your anaerobic base. It helps your anaerobic base. If I'm wrong, is it aerobic base? I can't remember. I think it's anaerobic base. So like you want to go out on those long, slower runs. In the long run, I mean, technically to me, a long run is anything over 8 miles. People say, I mean, for everybody it might be different. For me, it's anything over 8 miles. I think that a 6-mile run isn't a long run in my opinion. But for you, if you just starting out, hell yeah, 6 miles is a long time. 1 mile is a long time. My first mile ever, took me 23 minutes to run 1 mile. Can you, like, people could, no funny shit. Somebody could have walked a mile faster than I was trying to run it because I kept running, stopping. It was like, couldn't breathe because you got to get your lungs up. You got to get all these different, the blood got to be able to flow. Your body's going to do, let me tell you like this. Your body is going to do anything it can to stop you. Like anything it can. Have you ever, put like this, you might have work to do, you might have a project you're working on, you might have to study for a class, you might have to do something like that's super important but you don't want to do. Have you ever noticed how as soon as it's time, like you might be like wide awake, like, oh, I got all this energy, I need something to do. As soon as you have to do something, you automatically get tired, right? Body got this way of running tricks. And in that same trick is like, okay, you wanna go out there and run. It's like, oh nah, chill. I don't want to be uncomfortable. It wants to do anything it can to stop you. So we have to go out there and we gotta go slow. We gotta think about the long run and we have to just pace it out and just keep pushing through it. Just keep pushing through it little by little until we get there. You heard? So going slow is highly important. Very important. Alright? So that's 5. So you look, get you a good pair of compression shorts. Remember to hydrate. Nutrition is very important. Warming up, give yourself a chance to win. Understand you gotta warm up. And going slow. Those are my 5 tips for right now. My 5 pieces of advice. My 5 words of wisdom from me to you. You heard? One bonus out there. This is one bonus. Runners, you out there in the sun. Running in the sun, in the harsh sun, if you're running in the heat or all these different temperatures, if you're running outside, all these different temperatures, they will age your skin tremendously. So you have to remember to put back into your skin. And that's by wearing sunscreen. That's by wearing facial moisturizers. You might have to put on a hydration mask at night. These things are all key so that way your skin can glow and look good like mine. But if you hydrating, then you halfway there. You heard? But it's your boy Teo as usual. Holla at me in the comments. Let me know how many miles you did today. I told you I did 12. Did you drink your tea today? You know how we doing it. I'm probably about to make myself some matcha. Check out and just get ready for tomorrow. Shouts to everybody that's running the New York City Marathon tomorrow. I'm gonna be out there cheering you on. You heard? So, holla at me. Peace.